Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Tiny Adventures in Hero Forge. It's been a while, I haven't done one of these in some time. I think it's been about 2 weeks, but I am back and I'm going to be doing some miniature building. So, I think we're going to get started. I think this week we might actually be doing some more Shadowrun work. So last time we put together, it's like, what, 3 weeks ago? An elf street samurai. If I go to my heroes here, where do I have that elf? Why not find? Seriously, where'd she go? There she is, right in the middle. Looking all around, not seeing the thing that's right in front of my nose. Yeah, so we put together this street samurai with a cyber arm. Did some lighting effects on it. Yeah, and I think this week we're gonna do maybe a decker or a rigger. Ooh, maybe a rigger. Maybe try to use one of those mounts, the motorcycle mounts. But yeah, so we're gonna get into that. But before we do, I just wanted to say I am using what I think every other streamer in the world is using these days. I'm using some music, Lo-Fi Girls beats to study, relax, and sleep to. So they're lo-fi hip-hop radio. And you can check that out. She is making her stuff available for, she or they, not sure. But you making their music available for people to use in their streams as long as they are credited. So I did that. I'm also letting you guys know because it's pretty cool. That's I think it's a really interesting model just to make your stuff available for people to play. So this is actually live right now on YouTube. You can check her out there, Lo-Fi Girl. And yeah, so let's jump into this. Actually, before we do, I'm going to do a little search here for Shadowrun Orc, because I'm thinking about maybe making this an orc. So doing a little bit of research, looking up some stuff. Oh yeah, this is something similar to this, I think, is what I want to do. Like an orc on a bike as a rigger. Alright, so let's jump in here. We'll go and we'll grab a new hero. And I will switch my displays. Turn this down just a little bit. There we go. All right, and before I do anything with this actual figure, in this case, because we are using a mount, I gotta pick that first. So I have a feeling that I'm not gonna have a lot of leeway in the actual pose. Yeah, so you can pick. That one's cool. Pick some predetermined ones, but let's see what we can do for advanced. So left wrist. That's interesting. Oh, you can. Okay. So once I've taken that hand off, I can actually move it. And I get the whole arm. Alright, that's good. So we can do something with a weapon in their hand, maybe shooting. I will deal with that after. I think first what we'll do is we'll go in and we will start making this look like our orc. Let's look up, let's see if there's anything more specific for Orc Riggers. So I always liked the Rigger class. They were a lot of fun. You could do things multiple ways. You could be a vehicle-based rigger, like a pilot, basically, or drone-based. Liked a lot of the drone stuff. Maybe a bit of both. But yeah, let's see what we can do. I guess first I'll pick the species. Half orc, what does that look like? That looks pretty Shadowrun-y. What happens if we go full orc? Full orc, going full orc. Yes, no? I feel like I've gone past or no, there we go. Yeah, I kind of feel like the half orc works better here. I'm going to apologize ahead of time for my sniffles. My allergies have gone bananas today. So I am trying to keep that under control, but it is a losing battle. So apologies if I am making sniffle noises throughout the stream. All right, so we got our orc. Let's go back to advanced pose. See what we can do with this head. Kind of like the idea of him maybe shooting at someone behind. Although I doubt we can really move the torso enough to make that look comfortable. Yeah. Oh, maybe. At least sideways. Alright, well, we'll get something in his hands and we'll try that out. But I think first we gotta get rid of this fantasy wardrobe he's got on. Definitely give him some boots. I don't know about you guys, but those bare toes on that concrete is just all sorts of wrong for me right now. Alright, so let's go to clothing here. And first thing we'll do is give him some boots. I know those are cleats, but they look like kind of sci-fi shoes. Oh, I like that tube. Being a rigger and all. ripped pants aren't too bad. What about this? Oh, that looks good too. Like padded. All right, gloves. Is this guy gonna have cybernetics as well? Maybe. Let's go back to body. Maybe just a cyber hand this time. Or a more industrial cyber arm. It's the one we used last time on our elf. That just looks like a glove. Right, so if I go to torso, all right, so here's the deal. He's got silly, skinny arms now, robot arms, but I really like the effect on his neck there. Like he's got some kind of subdermal, well, not even subdermal, but he's got like armor plating. So I think what I'm going to do is make sure that I give him something with sleeves and give his other hand here a glove. And then this one might be like a full clunky cyber arm. Or not. But then I have to find gloves and sleeves as well. Let's just leave that cyber hand on for now because it's a little bit bigger. I'll do that here too. Or I can do the realistic looking one. Come back to that. Let's grab a jacket. That looks pretty cool. What else do we got here? So I'm just looking for something that contrasts the tank top and tattoos look we had on our samurai, or Elf Street Samurai. Oh, chug chug. Kind of like that one we had before. These are pretty bulky. I may need to go in and change some of the settings on body measurements to get that to look better. What about a jacket? Oh, that's no good. Though it could be that he just came from a big fight. Not that I like this particular one, but the cloak effect is kind of neat. Except from top. And if you think about it, that's probably the view of your miniature you're going to have the most. I don't like that. Yeah, no. Alright, so I think we're going with tracksuit jacket. Alright, so I think we are going to go with the one we had up here. Oh, what's this? I kind of like the Orc man bun too. No, I think I need... Where were we? Oh no, that wasn't that bad. The jacket one. But it's gotta be something Rigger-esque. He's gotta have like a lot of kit or gear. That's not bad. Oh, but it covers up all the cool neck stuff. Ugh. You know what? Maybe that's why that jacket was so appealing. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm gonna go. And then if we go for gloves, take some different ones. Maybe I can grab... I know there's one with a sort of pipe / hose. Might look awkward, but I'm going to try it out. See what it looks like. Yeah. Gotta find something that covers up. That looks good. Or something bigger. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, did you see that? The cuff or the sleeve got thicker there. It actually looks a little bit better. Just for putting that watch on. All right, let's go with that. Mask. Ah, hey Pripyat, how's it going? Redeeming that hydrate. Yum, water. All right. Skull mask. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Thinking maybe goggles on his head or on his eyes, but I'm thinking almost like if you know Bateau from Ghost in the Shell, and he has those really, I mean, they did it in the movie as well, but just like those dead eyes, those very minimalistic cyber eyes. I always really liked those. So I think maybe I'll do that with our Orc Rigger. See what that looks like. That looks pretty good. Now, trolls have a bunch of horns in Shadowrun. I don't know about orcs. I think they do. I can't say I actually ever played an orc in Shadowrun. No, they have the teeth. It doesn't look like anyone's really depicting them with horns. But there is this one from the Shadowrun Return. No, that's Dragonfall. Shadowrun Dragonfall. She had horns. So maybe I can give them some small horns. Yeah, I said small, and I meant it. So it looks like we probably won't be doing horns. We'll just keep that for when we actually work with maybe that. Let's go with those and then do some advanced posing. Hey. Definitely don't want to scale them up. Not 100% on those yet, but I'll leave them on for now. If we go ears, I know there's a sort of like nibbled one. No, it doesn't work very well, does it? Oh, too big. All right. Gotta do a bit of a pose adjustment on his head. Obviously that changes where his arm needs to be. Let's actually give him a gun. See what it looks like. Start with the pistol. Actually, maybe something a little bit bigger. Maybe we won't actually have him firing it. We'll just have him holding it. Gotta work on this pose a bit. So the idea here is that he's not going to be shooting at guys while he's riding his bike, but he's basically trying to get into combat with somebody. I wish I could do more wiring. Maybe that's what I should do with the horns. Let's rename this guy. And then save him. And then... Where am I going to be able to find this? Go back here. This guy. Yeah, this is not going to work. It does have that sort of Salishide, I don't know how to pronounce that, but the Native American tribes from Seattle that that are so prevalent in the Shadowrun lore. So maybe it has some of that. I was trying to make it a sort of a data jack, but I think this as an ornament is kind of cool. All right, so let's leave that. Is that getting rid of? That is getting rid of all the next stuff again, though. Keep doing that. Alright, so we'll try it one more time. Otherwise, maybe I'll just save it for one of the other ones. How are we doing on this? Whoa. on this side. Don't know if it'll look as good. Yeah, I'm not too keen on it. Gets rid of the effect of the top knot. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that piece for another character. Maybe we'll make a shaman next. This guy. If we go facial pose. Oh wow, that really digs in the eyes, eh? Alright, so a little dial back a little bit. There. Might want to change his teeth, actually. No. 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 I don't want to change his teeth. Give him a beard, though. Dark Reaper 12. Hey, man. I'm doing alright. How are you doing? Just make myself a little Shadowrun Orc Rigger here. Deciding if he needs facial hair. What if he has a very well-kept mustache? That's not very... Nah. That's good to hear you're doing good. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Halfway through the week. Maybe Burns? I guess would look weird with the high cut. Give him that Chad look, yeah. That's weird. That on an orc's chin, that sort of like lower half beard looks like a goatee. But at least it doesn't stick out as much as this guy. I don't mind that. What do I play Portal Knights on? I am playing Portal Knights on PlayStation 4. So that's every Sunday morning. I take it you play Portal Knights? What are you playing on? PC? Is that it? I'm guessing? Maybe? Whoa, what else do I play? Well, for streaming Saturday mornings, Kid Codifier, who is part of that Portal Knights stream, we also do 9-year-old Squad Leader, which is playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint, which is, it's one of those things where we don't say it's a great game. We go, it's a good game. Most likely because we just enjoy sniping stuff and being stealthy and then also rushing in. Yeah, I figured a lot of people play Portal Knights on PC that I've seen, at least from streamers. But yeah, we did a bunch of Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, outside of streaming, I play Destiny. Still stuck in Destiny. But I'm trying to make my way through more story games. I'm kind of getting, thank you for the hydration redemption. I'm kind of getting to my rope's end for these looter games. Anything that, I mean, the clan that I'm a part of in Destiny is called Star Chores for obvious reasons. It's kind of a chore game. Path of Exile. Ooh, okay, I'll take a look at that. I think I've seen that advertised on the store. So big MMO, yeah. Oh, geez, I was big into the first EverQuest way back when, and then the last MMO I really played, like really played, was City of Heroes. Trove is a smaller and easy version. Interesting. Okay, I'll check those out. But yeah, I was big into City of Heroes. But as Pripyat, one of the guys that I play with, will attest to, I probably made more heroes than played them. I would create a guy, build him up to level 4, and then basically make a new guy. Just playing around with the character creator, which is kind of what I'm doing now with this. So that's kind of full circle. Yeah, if we were on PC, yeah, you could totally join us. The game is only fun on PC because controls. You mean for the MMOs? Yeah, I don't know if I could play an MMO on a console. We did Neverwinter Nights, the D&D one, and it was just not good on a console. I did not enjoy it. So I know Warcraft is now basically free to play. I guess you still have to get expansions if you want the content. I played that for a little while, but yeah, I haven't really thought about MMOs in a long time. I think this guy's going to have less piercing than our other character. Warframe, I did try it a little bit. I know it's gotten a lot better since the last time I played it. I'd have to re-download it, but it's interesting. It's actually made not too far from where I live in the grand scheme of things. Interesting company. Yeah, I should really give Warframe another try. Alright, where are we at now? Measurements I wanted to fix. So if I made them smaller... It's like a kid orc on a big bike. No, we'll just leave him right there. It's really the upper torso weight I think I need to change. Oh, not weight. Build? Yeah. He's just a little bit too beefy up top there. Yeah, 3 hours of an MMO at a time. It can get taxing. I mean, I used to, like I said, EverQuest days. I was living with some roommates, and we had our PC set up, so we would do like weekend marathons, I guess you could call it, where we would just play all day Saturday and Sunday, but we would take breaks to make lunch and dinner and just like hang out in the living room, and then we just go back to our rooms and be together in EverQuest, but in our own rooms. But it was a lot of fun. All right, so I don't know how much more. I guess I can put some more gear on this guy. Maybe give him a backpack or some pouches or something. Wonder what you can do to jazz up the bike, if anything. Potentially I could give him a tail. And then hide some stuff inside the bike with the tail, maybe? Let's go tail gear. Oh, there's some new items. I forgot to check for new items. New swords. Sai, some new shields. Ooh, infernal hand staff. That looks pretty cool. Gorgon shield. So the tail does wrap around stuff quite a bit. So I gotta be careful about that. Something that looks like tech, maybe. Try to attach that to the side of the bike. Or pouches. That's where the pouches kind of get wrapped up too much. The tech was nice because I can bury that handle maybe. This might be way too hard. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, the tail's staying hidden. That's a good thing. Making a Fallout 4 ghoul. What, in Hero Forge? That's cool. Yeah, this is not gonna... Cool, man. Have you ever posted stuff to the Facebook group, the Creators Guild, Hero Forge Creators Guild? Yeah, I'm gonna back out on this tail. Sadly, not. Yeah, I started throwing some stuff up there and just looking at other people's creations, and they often put links to the actual build so you can load them up in your instance of Hero Forge. It's definitely interesting to see how people do stuff. There's some wild creators there who've created some crazy stuff. My stuff's usually pretty tame in comparison. Like, they've done like a lot of non-humanoid stuff just by messing around with multiple arms and limbs and posing. Alright. I probably want to get to coloring soon, so back. That's what I wanted. I'm gonna give him a backpack. He may not need one. Kind of like this because it looks like he's just got some kind of drone attached to his back. But also looks a little bit too... I mean, it is supposed to be a jetpack. That might be interesting. He's just got his kit in a little backpack. Now I know they're going to do... They're just going to plop on top, yeah. It's too bad they don't make the stuff attached to the sides of backpacks like they do in Division or Ghost Recon. That would probably look a lot better. Now, if I can pose that, that might look good. Then it just looks like he's got some tech. That one looks good too. Let's see what we can do in advanced posing. Just twist, eh? No tilting. That's too bad. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. But we want it to look good, not just not horrible. Alright. What happens if we do this? No. Back items. Let's go with none. Side items. Hey there, that colorblind Steven. This is the kind of art that I'm doing right now. I'm doing some miniature building in Hero Forge, but I do illustrate. I got my little tablet here, which I've been using. I haven't done too many, or I haven't done any illustration streams yet, but yeah, I actually used to be an animator. I used to animate for TV and film and video games, and kind of bumped up from that. You're doing the same thing right now. You're also doing Hero Forge. Oh, right. I thought there was a third person now who's in Hero Forge right now. That's pretty funny. Yeah. So I do art. I haven't really streamed any illustration stuff yet. Oh, I just replaced that, didn't I? That doesn't look bad though. Maybe this one. That I'll be able to pose a little bit better. And then I can do this one over here. Maybe. All right, let's see what we can do with posing. I'll do this one first. Get that underneath. Stop it from poking through. Perfect. Looks good. Looks like he's just got a bunch of kit either attached to the bike or to his legs. There's like rigging gear. If we do a decker, I'll probably have to do the same thing, like a netrunner. Hacker. You look like me, Krabs. Krabs the actor? I don't think I know who that is. He's a voice actor? Yeah, I did. I worked on some animated movies and TV shows, or a animated movie and TV show back. This is like back in like the mid '90s when I just got out of college. But then I got working on animation for video games, and was really interested in interactive stuff and storytelling. But I didn't go into games, which maybe I should have. Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. But yeah, I got into interactive web stuff doing sort of immersive storytelling for marketing campaigns for film and TV, that sort of thing. So lately, I've been doing work for smaller game productions, mostly VR, just because I got some good experience working in VR. And kind of made a little bit of a name for myself on the speaking circuit, talking about interactive narrative and VR. I should probably make some of those as, if not streams, at least YouTube videos. Oh, I'm now clipping through that cable. But I like how there's now these multiple cables here. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. I know it's clipping through his jacket here, but it almost looks like it's intentional. Clancy Brown. Yeah, he does look a little bit like Clancy Brown. Hey, Prip, did we ever watch Ice Pirates? I just watched a... oh, yeah, look at that. Even with the goatee, sort of esque. Don't tell Clancy Brown you think he looks like an orc, though. But this orc could definitely be... You saw it in the theater. You saw Ice Pirates in the theater. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen it, but they did a review of it on Red Letter Media. And Angelica Houston and Ron Perlman, and starring Robert Urich of Spencer for Hire. Your dad was into sci-fi stuff. Yeah, it's funny. The story that they told on Red Letter was that because they did what was the other one called? Space Hunter. But yeah, so they talked about how Ice Pirates most likely started out as a more serious film and tried to be in direct competition to Star Wars, but that they went from a $20 million budget, which for the time was pretty huge, but there were some budget issues with the company, with the studio, so they went from 20 down to 8. And I think they just ended up being like, all right, we're going to lean into this. And they just made kind of a weird, not taking itself seriously at all sci-fi comedy. But yeah, it was I was like, man, I don't remember. I remember the title, The Ice Pirates, but I didn't remember the movie at all, so it was really good. I love watching that Red Letter Media stuff, especially their Best of the Worst, because I love me some bad movies. They haven't done Transfers yet, though. Although I have a feeling that wouldn't be on Best of the Worst. That would just be too high in production value for them, for that show at least. Okay, I'm just wheeling this guy around. I'm not really doing anything useful, so I'm going to finish up doing some gear, and then I am going to, I think I'm actually pretty good for gear, but I'm going to start. Oh, can I, what happens if I do this now? Does it actually, oh, it does. Okay. But I feel like concrete, like street, still best just plain. The unicorn in the clouds. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember. I know what you mean. The studio logo. The Pegasus one. The Pegasus production. Okay, that's not... I'm pretty sure it was TriStar. I don't think Pegasus was an actual thing. This looks like... Was it? Yeah, maybe. Well, let's look it up. So it was MGM. Yeah, see? Angelica Houston, Ron Perlman, Robert Urich. It's pretty crazy. Metro Goldwyn Mayer, MGM UA. Yeah. Oh, I gotta do some hydration. Bah. Thanks for that. I needed that. For those of you who weren't in the lion, unicorn, same thing. For those of you who weren't in the stream earlier, I have really bad allergies for the past few days. So my sinuses are clogged. So I apologize if I'm doing any sniffling. I took Claritin earlier today and it literally did nothing. Same, yeah. It's I don't know what it is. I don't know what city you're in, Reaper. I'm in Toronto, and it has been harsh this year, this spring. It's like usually by now it's done and it's over with, but I'm still feeling the effects. It is pretty brutal. Items. Oh, really? Oh, that's miscellaneous. That's why. All. I can put some starfish on the road or some rats. I don't think I can put anything. None of this makes any sense to me. Banana would be pretty funny. But let's say no. Oh, there is something interesting we could do. I was gonna say I could angle this so it looks like he's driving by this bag and picking it up, but I kind of like the pose we got right now with that gun, so I'm gonna just hold on to it like this. I think actually we're ready to go into color. I don't think I'm gonna add too much else to this guy. I don't want to give him too many piercings. You say that for other characters. And I think I'm just going to go and save. I'm going to actually take a look at our Elf Street Samurai again. So this is what I did last time, which was 3 weeks ago. So she's got lighting and color on her. I went for very vibrant, bright, tattooed look. The other bike looks cooler to you. Oh, the one that's more like a Harley. Yeah, I was trying to give his bike more of a sleek. Where is he? Like futuristic look. But now that he's saved, I could easily just go in and mess around. Yeah, it's not bad. I like it. But I think for this guy, I'm going to stick with this guy. I dig those wheels. All right, let's see what we can do with some color here. So go to color. I think to save some time, I'm going to actually go with the presets to start. And I don't know if I want to go green, but this might look good. I just have to change the hair color. And then go with theme. What are we looking at here? I'm going to probably be changing a lot of this. But I think I might start there. Alright, so now let's go to paints. Do like a red. Alright. Latex. Looks alright. Oh, that's a one piece, eh? All right, Dark. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you enjoy what we're doing. Join me next time. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some Ghost Recon on Saturday, Portal Nights on Sunday, and I'll be doing this again on Wednesday. So I hope you have a good week, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take it easy, man. Thanks for dropping by. I had a lot of fun. All right, what are we doing here? I'm picking some different colors. Ugh. Maybe red was not the right color there. Maybe. Oh, that might be good. Maybe I should go with like a red metal rather than a plasticky look. Yes, definitely. Why is that not? It already is that color. And then for some contrast, choose this different red. And I'm thinking maybe the insides of the wheels are something bright. I don't know if the gold will look good. I think it needs to be... gold might look good. But I almost feel like it just needs to be a super vibrant paint. Maybe with a metal gold like accent. No, that doesn't work. That feels like a futuristic bike. is hard to see what's going on in there. Alright, we should change his hair color before I forget. Something a little less bright. And then his horns. Or do I want to do it the other way around? Yeah. Hey, big motorcycle driving by outside. I might have to make his cyberware metallic. Just not getting the right feel from it. Maybe give him a lighter colored shirt. Matches his pocket square. I think his backpack needs to contrast as well. Like it's not the thing he normally wears, but it's what was available. Kind of like Joel Kinnaman's character Takeshi Kovacs in the first season of Altered Carbon, where he had that backpack. Oh, don't do that. Screen. All right. Yeah, they were pretty good. Let's try to see what we can do with decals. I'm curious to see if they have any interesting decals for the bike. And it does not look like they do. Perfect. What about the gun? What can we do here? So I'm trying to use decals to adjust the coloring of stuff. That's his beard. Yeah, there's really not that much we can do. We can add those in. If I choose another color, it can just look like texture on his head, which would be good. Yeah, there we go, nice and subtle. But nothing really for the bike. I feel like I want to put logos and decals all over it, like Kaneda's bike from Akira. Yeah, see, that's kind of the look I wanted to go for. But I guess I'll just have to add that in later on in Photoshop. Oh, I guess you guys can't really see that. Yeah, so very iconic bike. Lots of stickers, corporate logos on it. So yeah, that's kind of the look that I was going for. Obviously a very different bike. Alright, so I think the last thing we have left to do then is to take some images, but I can always do that after. Where are we at with this stream? Just over an hour. That's about where I like it. So yeah, I think that's it for the stream. I want to thank everybody for joining and watching. That was a lot of fun. I haven't done a Hero Forge in a while, and I really enjoyed working on some more Shadowrun stuff. So maybe we'll just keep that trend going for a few weeks. Got a couple other classes and races to explore, so we could do that. And then maybe we'll move back into some fantasy stuff. We've been playing in, we will have been playing in sci-fi for quite some time then. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in. I'm going to find someone for us to raid now as I smack my mic, and then we will see. We'll go join them, just do a nice little raid, send it, pay it forward. Who is on? Oh, Rhea. Rhea's on. She's Racerama. She is doing some art. I love art, so let's go give her some love. Send her a raid, and I will see you all in the next one. I'm just going to set up this raid. Why is this all grayed out? I don't know why. I should have this set up. If I just do this, and then here we go. Hopefully Rhea will show up when I start up this raid, and of course she doesn't. So I'm just going to check again, make sure she's still online. Oof. Yeah. So I'm going to have to type that in manually. And I will do that here. So raid, if I could spell, that would help. get that started. Again, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you guys had a good time, and I will see you all in the next one. Again, on Saturday, I'll be doing Ghost Recon for 9-year-old squad leader, and Sunday, I'll be doing some Portal Nights. So I will see you around. Have a great week.
Oh my goodness. Gentleman Rhino. Hello, Helly. Hi, friend. Hi. I haven't seen you in so long. What's up? I want to come over here. Hi, Rhino. Hello, hello. I didn't know you were streaming. It's Wednesday. Are you still doing the little mini things? Designing those? Are you still doing that? It has been forever. It's mostly my fault. Shout out to Gentleman Hero Forge. Yes. Yes, I love those. I actually found out that my neighbors upstairs, they have their own 3D printer and they make them themselves for their D&D games, and I was like, that is cool. I've been away from the computer, mostly working life. I feel like everyone, like, it was just a unanimous, like, we're all just gonna step away for a week or so. I know, like, for me personally, mine was, like, semi-involuntarily because of my second COVID shot. Really messed me up good there for a hot minute. I had a fever for 3 days, and I had family in town, and, like, my energy levels are just completely obliterated, and I'm, like, slowly getting them back. I want to get into 3D printing and actually learning Blender 3D to make my own stuff. I would love to see anything and everything that you do with a 3D printer. I am fascinated that that technology even exists. Yeah, the second one was not good.
Oh, I'm still
The
live.
first one, like, I had, like, really intense symptoms.
Why am I
but
still
for,
live?
like, less than 48 hours. This one,
Okay.